Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you see the screen? Can you guys see the screen? All right. Mochi. You. Let me say, eating breakfast, Nam Phong? Good girl.
Good morning.
Good morning. Everybody have a good weekend?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you travel all around?
Good.
Did you travel all around Thailand?
No.
Nobody goes nowhere anymore. Everybody stay home all the time.
I went to 7-Eleven though.
Ugh.
Stay
I don't know.
office nha.
They're thinking about we go back to school next Monday, but they haven't said anything for sure yet. They're not sure.
I hope we can.
You hope we
Yeah.
do?
We
Yes.
still can play basketball.
Ooh, can play basketball. You probably forgot how to play basketball.
I just played with my dad yesterday.
Oh, okay, good. Did you win or did he win?
Thay vì được. Có thằng
My dad.
He's taller, huh? Yeah. Moisha, he always talks about he wants to go back and play basketball with you guys. He said, he tell my wife, he says, they play good. He thinks you guys are like the NBA or something, you know.
Oh,
He thinks
that much.
he never see people play basketball like that. I take him to the park at our house and we play basketball, but he never see anybody play basketball the way y'all do, up and down the court, throwing the ball, running fast. He's just like, they play good. He drove me crazy yesterday all day. He want rollerblades. I don't want me and my, we don't want to buy them though. We know Moisha. He'd be up on top of the house trying to jump off the house on them. Anything we get him, he goes crazy with it. We got him a bicycle, a new bicycle, a fast one. He zooms all over the neighborhood, try to pop the front tire up and everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, we're like, oh God. Then he comes home and he's,
I don't dare to do it.
look, and it's bleeding, you know, and we're like, yeah, oh God. And he's like, yeah, okay, I go now. And go back out and do it again. I know why he's like that. I'm like that, so I know why. How many people we got? We got 16. We got a few minutes.
ฝนกินข้าวอยู่
Got a few minutes.
กินกล้วย
Hmm?
ไม่ต้องถ่ายก็ได้
All right. Who we got? Who we got?
ไม่เห็นชัดเจน
Today you're gonna need your notebook right now. And then
Let me
later-
get it first. Let me get
Okay,
it
later
first. I don't
you'll-
have
yeah,
it yet.
If you don't have your notebook, get your notebook.
I don't have my notebook.
Okay, that's all right. That's why I told you early. Everybody all right? You all right, Manji? You all right? Good? Nana. All right.
Okay, I got my notebook.
All right, good. Is it green with yellow stripes? You have to have a green with yellow stripes notebook today.
I don't have those. So I don't have to learn. That's cool.
I don't have to do nothing. All right. All right. when we get back to school, I got so much work to do.
น้ำฝนน้ำฝน
Checking all your papers and
น้ำฝน
everything.
น้ำฝนสวยไหม
Look
ส
at
วยไหม
that.
น้ำฝนน้ำฝน
I cut my hair very short. Yeah,
Pretty.
cut it very short. Except right here. I leave this long. That's what Jewish people do. We grow this part long like this.
really
Yeah, called pious.
ช้างเป๋า
Pious. You cut your hair short, but you grow this part right here, and it goes.
Like braids, some people.
Jewish people do this. Yeah. All right, Polo's here. Let's see. Who else is here? Well, we got 19. We got 1 minute, and we're going to get started. You cold? Good. You got a blanket on your head? Let's see who else we got. Let's see here. We got full screen. Ah, cool, man. Martin, Pie, Sari, Jada. Good. First thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about project for this semester. It's the final semester, the final project.
we do it online
Huh?
Yeah.
we do it
Or when
online
we get back to school, if we get back to school.
If we get back to school. Aileen says, if we get back to school, ever in our lives. Like we'll be 65 and we'll still not be in school. Yeah. When I was a kid, the most we could ever hope for, if it snowed really hard, then we got the day off school. But that only happened
Please
like
let us know.
maybe 1 day every year, 2 days every year. But that was,
please let us
But if you went,
please
but if you
no
went to
and tired
yeah.
please make it up to your knees or even up to your waist. I don't care. Just make it stop school.
All right, you ready? Here we go. This is the last semester of school. Every semester we do a project. I think this is going to be the most important project we've done so far. This is something, as I always say, you'll be using the rest of your life. You will write a report for me on any subject you want in the world, and it will be at least 4 paragraphs long. Okay? Now everybody listen, everybody understanding? You will write up a report, and it will be like 4 paragraphs long, at least 4.
เขียนเนื้อหาอย่างเงี้ยเหรอ
And it can be on anything you want, but you have to tell me what it is about before you begin to write it, okay? Because if you're going to write something, I don't know, something really silly, I don't, come on. I want
Mr.
something you have,
Valier has
I want
adult
something you
face.
have to maybe do a little research on, or something that will use your intelligence, because I know you guys got a lot of intelligence. So,
Mr. Barry said Tyson is a dog.
yeah, thank you for that example. I don't want to hear, no, I don't want no papers about Tyson being a dog, or about my teacher, the horse face. Or
Ooh, good idea.
Yeah, good idea.
I see all of you right now going, oh man, that's what I was going to write. Oh, come on.
yeah that was I really gonna write that was Tyson
Yeah, me
it's
too.
the very happy horse
Me too.
Okay, so here we go.
But now
If we're gonna do a project like this, you have to completely understand this idea. Last week, I put the idea in your head. Today, we're gonna look at it again. Okay? All right, let's get started. Now, I wrote something with many paragraphs. But I didn't put
Oh my God.
I didn't put a title on it.
Goodness.
I didn't put a title on it because you'll see why in a minute. Okay, everybody read along with me. I'm going to read it. You follow me. I love to travel. It is
I
fun
love to travel.
and learn so much. Travel teaches you about people and the world. It seems the more you travel, the more you want to see other places. It is addictive. I think I have traveled and lived in many places. Mexico was an amazing place. I love the food, people, culture, and history. I lived there for many years. At night, people bring their families to a big square in the town called the Plaza. At the Plaza, there is music and food. This is where you meet your friends and talk and dance. Colombia is in South America. It is one of the most beautiful countries in the world. It has everything. It has beaches, mountains, jungles, and the people are very beautiful. I only stayed in Colombia for a few months, but I loved it. I went everywhere. People told me it was a dangerous country, but I never had any problems there. Everyone was
Why
very...
is it dangerous?
Have you heard of Madagascar? Wow, it is a beautiful place if you get out of the cities. I stayed in Madagascar for about 4 months. It is a very, very poor country. I was
Really?
surprised how happy the people were, even though they were so poor. Everywhere I went, I kept hearing people say, Waza. Finally, I learned that Waza
Wasan.
means white person.
Osan.
The next country I will travel to is Israel. I have never been there before. It is the only Jewish country in the world. I am Jewish, so I should travel there. It is a very old country. You can still see many of the old buildings there. Some are more than 4,000 years old. Travel can make your life so much more interesting. Okay.
Mr. Barry,
Okay.
why
Yes.
is Colombia dangerous?
What?
Why is Colombia dangerous?
Why is Colombia dangerous?
Okay, it used to be very dangerous. Many reasons. First reason, they had armies that lived out towards the jungles and they would kidnap people to get money. Second, they had mafia, like drug mafias, and they were always killing other people. And next thing, it was a poor country. So if you came there and they thought you had money, they would rob you. So there's a saying, the Colombians have a saying, they said, when God created Colombia, he made it so beautiful that he had to put mean people living there because it was more beautiful than any other country and it wasn't fair. So he put the people who live there very mean. I don't think that's true, but there's Colombian people say that. Okay, now everybody look at this. Nana, number 17, Nana. How many paragraphs do you see?
6. 6 paragraph.
Who?
6.
You see 6? Okay, let me ask you. Good. Let me ask you. What's the first paragraph start with? I. What's the next paragraph start with?
Mexico.
Mexico.
That's 2. What's the next paragraph start with?
Colombia.
Colombia. Good. Okay, look,
Colombia.
Nana. What's the next paragraph start with?
Have you?
Have. Good. And let's see, Mew. What's the next paragraph start with?
The.
So how many paragraphs is that?
5.
5 paragraphs. 5 paragraphs. Okay, hold on a second. Okay. Hold on, somebody's in the, well, I got one person in the waiting room. No, I don't have anybody in the waiting room. Okay. There's 5. Let me ask you a question. Let's see here. The other Nana. What is the
Yes.
overall topic in this passage? What am I-
About she traveled to Colombia, Mexico, blah blah.
So the overall topic is travel. You are right. If I was going to put a title on this, it would be something like travel, traveling the world or something like that. Good, 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 good. Okay. Everybody, if I'm writing about only travel, why did I write 5 paragraphs?
Because you wrote about traveling in different countries.
Ah, it's all about travel, but it's about traveling to different places, yes? Good, that's exactly right. Does everybody understand that?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's important. That's important that you understand that. I think everybody's saying yes, but as we will find out later, I think a few people are confused by this. And that's okay. Did I write an opening sentence for this? Oh, let me see who can do this. Manji, did I write an opening sentence? Good. Did I write an opening sentence? Who can answer well, let me see who I'm not
Yes,
called
you
on.
did. Yes, you did.
Yes,
I did?
you yes. Yes.
What's the opening sentence?
Wait, can you go back? I don't remember.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I just remember that.
Okay, hold on. You're right. I'm sorry. Hey. All right, what's the opening sentence?
I love to travel. Mexico was a very
Hold on, no, let's go for the first one.
place.
Let's go for the first one, the first paragraph. What's the opening sentence that I'm going to talk about travel?
I love to travel.
Love to travel.
I love to travel. Could I have written, in this paragraph, I will talk about how I love to travel. Could I have written that?
Yes.
Yes.
Think about it. Think about that question before you answer it. Listen again. In this paragraph, I will write about how I love to travel.
Oh, there's more than one paragraph.
Yes, there's more than one paragraph. That's the problem. Very good.
In these paragraphs, I will write how much I love to travel.
You could say that. You could say in these paragraphs.
But
You
that's
could
kind
say
of weird.
in this passage, in this report, in this paper, in this writing. Okay? Good, Mew. Very well spotted, girl. Very well spotted. Okay. Yes. Now let's look at the second paragraph. Oh, hold on. What did I do wrong? Okay. Let's look at this. Oh, yeah, I did something wrong. Hold on. Second paragraph. Did I say, in this paragraph, I will write about Mexico?
Nope.
No.
No.
If I started every paragraph with, in this paragraph, it wouldn't sound very good. And you don't need to do that. Remember when we first started writing class at the beginning of the year, you're going to remember this. Remember I said to you, you're going to start by writing, in this paragraph, I will tell you about. And I said, but in a few weeks, you're not going to want to do that anymore. And I would say about 90% of you don't write that anymore. You write other opening sentences. Yes. I told you were going to do that and you did it, which is excellent work, actually. You don't need to do that with every paragraph. I don't need to say, in this paragraph, you don't talk to people like that when you're talking to someone. If I walk up to you, do I say, Aline, in this conversation, we will talk about this drink I am drinking. And then I start to talk about that drink. Or I say, Mew, hi Mew. In this conversation, we will talk about my trip to Home Pro yesterday. Do I do that?
No.
No, you would sound stupid, wouldn't it? You would start
Travel
going,
to Home Pro.
you would start
My
going,
trip
you would
home,
start
bro.
going, what's wrong with
My
Mr.
trip to
Berry?
7-Eleven.
What's wrong with Mr. Berry? Yes, you would do that.
My trip to 7-Eleven.
If I walk up to you and
My
go,
trip to the bathroom.
if I walk up to you and go, good, hey, I went to Home Pro yesterday. Do you know what I'm going to be talking about now? Do you know what our conversation will be about?
Yes.
Yes.
About
If I-
Home Pro.
Yeah, my trip to Home Pro. If I walk up to you and I say,
That's kind of odd.
if I walk up to you and say, man, that Tyson is a dumb dog. Do you know what our conversation is going to be about?
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
About Tyson
Dumb
is a
Tyson.
very smart
In
dog.
this conversation, I will tell you about how dumb Tyson is because he uses.
Yes, you don't do that. People just don't do that, okay? It doesn't sound natural. Okay, so let's look at this second paragraph here. Hold on. Let's look at this second paragraph. Mexico is an amazing place. What am I going to talk about?
Mexico.
Mexico, okay. Nana, number 17, Nana. Hold on a second, get ready, Nana. Wait, cabrón, what's wrong? Okay, hold on, I'm having a problem. Okay, Nana, number 17. Colombia is in South America. Nana, what am I going to talk about?
Colombia.
Colombia. Exactly. That is an opening sentence right there. Colombia is in South America. If I walk up to you and go, hey, Nana, Colombia is in South America. And then I start going, yesterday I ate a hamburger. Blah, blah, blah. You're going to go, what? What? Hey, Mexico's an amazing place. Do you like my shirt? Isn't it a nice shirt? Hey, you're gonna yes, you're gonna look at me and go, Mr. Berry has finally gone crazy. Okay.
Finally?
Finally, yes.
Did it just happen?
I'll remember that. I'll remember that. when it comes time to sign the paper for you to go to G-6, I'll remember that. Yes.
Finally.
All right. Look at this. This is cool. You can do this. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4. Who can tell me what is different about the beginning of the fourth paragraph? Who can tell me what's different about that beginning? Anybody? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Nana, what's the difference?
It's a question.
It's a question. Beautiful, beautiful. It's a question. I've started a paragraph with a question. But if I walk up to you and I go, hey, Mew, have you ever heard of Madagascar? What do you think I'm going to talk about?
Madagascar.
Madagascar. Everybody look at
That
that.
still works.
That's a good way to start a paragraph, with a question, because it brings the reader straight in. He has to start communicating with you now. If you ask him a question, in his head, he goes, oh yeah, I have. Of course I have. You know, that's a very good way to start a paragraph. It's a great way to start a paragraph. Instead of you just talking, to him by writing, now he's talking back to you. It's a very good way to start a paragraph. All right, let me see here. I know we're doing a lot of stuff here, but I think you guys kind of, okay. And the final paragraph. What is my opening sentence to that paragraph?
The next country I will travel to is Israel.
If I say that to you, if I walk up to you and say that, what am I going to talk about?
Israel, but it's still
Israel.
But like
Israel.
suddenly,
Israel.
like the next country I will travel to is Israel. Kind of
Yeah,
weird. Anyway,
yeah. Okay.
it's kind of
Cool. Okay, hold on one second. Let me pull my screen over here. How do you feel about this? Does everybody you got it? You in? Or you're I don't know what you're talking about, monkey head. Which
like
which
between
one?
and got it. Between and got it.
Okay,
little
that's a
bit
great
between.
place to be. How about you, Prim?
In
Where
the
where are
middle?
you at? Where you at?
In the middle.
And okay, that's a great place to be. Let me see here. Nana, number 17. How are you feeling? You got this? You kind of got it? You thinking you better say that again, horse face? Or what do you which one are you saying? Excuse me, I'm sorry, I can't hear you back.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. You got it, you kind of got it, you don't know anything about it.
No, I got it.
You got it. Ooh. Okay, man. I think
เขาพูดไม่ได้จนกว่าจะลองทำจริง
like everything in
Yeah,
life,
me too.
let me tell you something. Like
I don't
everything
know
in
until I
life,
try it.
you
Yeah,
study it
actually.
and you're
I don't know until I try it.
until you do it. That's what happens. I always tell you guys, you know the best way to learn something? I'm gonna tell you this is the best way to learn something. Teach it to somebody else. Even if you're not 100% sure, teach it to somebody else.
Wait, what? But what if you teach the other person wrong?
You make sure you don't do that. You do research, you read about it as you go
Teach it to
along.
you.
Yeah, that's the.
So you're teaching
learned
yourself
I
too.
learned like so many things like that in my life. I think I told you when I was a teacher at Assumption College, and they just came to me one day and they said,
เอาจริงไหม
want you to-
ถ้ากลัวผิดอ่ะ ให้
"We want you
ส
to
อน
teach
สิริสอน
Buddhism."
สิริไปเลย
I knew this
Teach
much
ไม่
about
ผิดแน่
Buddhism. I knew that much. But I started reading and studying and watching movies, and all of a sudden I knew a lot about it. So cool. Okay, guys, I think don't worry. This is not the end of this. We're gonna keep going with this and keep doing it, and we're gonna learn more and more and more. Did I write a closing sentence in this paragraph? Well, let's go back. Let's go back. Did I write a closing sentence?
Yes.
What is it?
Yes.
What is it?
Travel can make your life so much
Travel
more
can make your life.
Now, is that a closing sentence for one paragraph, or could that be a closing paragraph for all the paragraphs put
For
together?
all. For
All.
all.
Yes. Yes. Later, when you get to university and you have to write term papers, and they're like, in America, they're 10 pages long.
Oh.
Whoa.
My gosh.
Yeah. And you
Too
have to
much.
write them for every class in
Too much.
university.
Way too much.
Now,
Too much information.
you'll get like me, I could write one in 2 or 3 hours. But
Wait,
what you do then, when it's like 10 pages long, you write a closing paragraph.
No, you read them like in big letters.
Yeah, you write a
Like
closing
a conclusion,
paragraph.
like stuff like conclusion.
Don't worry
And a
about that
very
right
big
now.
space.
I'm just telling you.
Big
but
real letters.
The thing I want you to see right now is that this closing sentence covers every paragraph. Okay? Everybody see that? Cadê mai?
Okay.
Cadê ball?
Okay.
Ball.
Comprende? Comprende?
What?
Complete.
Hey, you, okay. You just say comprendo, comprendo. Okay, hold on. You guys are doing brilliantly. I taught this at people much older than you, and they did not get it as fast as you did. Do you understand? This is the big point today. One of the big points today. We've covered a lot of big points today. Do you understand why there is more than one paragraph? Why I didn't put all of this in one paragraph?
Yes.
You understand why?
Yes.
Tell me why, Namphon.
Because it's not the same. Like, places is not the same.
Okay, that's good. It's not the same. Polo, tell me why I didn't put all of this in one paragraph.
I want to try.
Hold on. Give
Me
Polo.
too.
I can't hear you, Polo. Turn your microphone on.
It have many topic about many countries.
Ah, that's right. It's all about travel, but I'm talking about many different parts of travel. Talking about travel to Madagascar, travel to Mexico, travel to Colombia, blah, blah, blah. Yes,
right.
exactly. Very good, Polo. You understand this. She's saying that, oh, yeah, it's all about travel, but it's about different
Country.
parts of travel, different aspects of travel. And she's exactly right. That is it. If you understand that, when you start to write from now on, you will know when to go, oh, I need a new paragraph. Oh, I need another new paragraph. All right. Let's talk about this for a minute. Now, when we do our final project for this year, and this is an important project.
This is we do it when we go back to school or
When we go back,
online.
no, I want to do this when we go back to school.
Okay.
First thing I want to do is I want to call
work.
you up. I'm going to have a list with your name on it and your number, and I'm going to say, Mew, what are you going to write about? And she'll say,
I already know.
I want to write about blah, blah, blah. And I'll say, okay, and I'll write that down. And then I'll say, Aileen, what are you going to write about? And Aileen's going to say, well, I want to write about blah, blah, blah. And I'm going, no, you can't do that. Mew's already writing about that.
Well, I already thought of one.
Blah, blah, blah.
if
I already
If-
thought of it.
she says she wants to write about cities in Thailand,
Nope.
I don't want anybody else writing about cities in Thailand. I want one paper about cities in Thailand. If Nana says she wants to write about,
No, I already know. What will I do?
she wants
Yeah,
to
me
write-
too.
if Nana says she wants to write about dogs, and she's going to talk about dogs, and then she's going to talk about different kinds of dogs. I don't want
Breeds.
anybody else doing that but Nana. Anybody got an idea?
Already.
What's your idea, Eileen?
Piano.
What?
Piano.
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 That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah.
Because I have like competitions in the piano set and the history and a lot. It's a lot.
All right.
The
Nana,
overall topic's a lot.
you have an idea yet, or are you still thinking? Number 17. Number 17. You have an idea, or you still thinking?
Still thinking.
Good girl. Think about it. Amy, you got an idea, you still thinking? Nope, still thinking. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Be thinking about this, because when we go back to school, I'm going to ask you. And also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you again. You remember when we did the idea bubble?
Yep.
Yes.
My God, that is perfect for a project like this, to make an idea
So
bubble.
there's gonna be like one, and then there's like one set for one topic.
Yes, and then you
Oh
make the
my
little lines, the
God.
little bubbles off that for each topic, and now you know exactly what you're going to write. Going to make it easy. What is that? What is that, Pacifica? Let me see it.
Spider.
You gonna drink that?
Hi.
No. No.
Kaya.
Nada.
All right. Anybody have a question about this project?
No.
All right. This is very important project. And I'm gonna. Okay, listen to this carefully, guys. I'm not doing this because I'm mean, because you already know I'm mean. I'm doing this because I know you can do this. I'm going to grade this hard. I'm not going to let you get away with, oh, she forgot to put a period there. Oh, she forgot to write the title to her paper. Oh, there's no closing sentence. That's okay. I'm not going to be like that. I'm not going to be like that. I'm going to be looking at everything. And I'm going to help you.
Because you also forget the period.
If you come to me and go, can you read this, Barry? Before you turn it in, you're going, can you read? I've finished my first paragraph. Can you read that? I'm going to read it. And I'm going to say, okay, mistake here, mistake here. This is brilliant. You did a great job right here.
I'm doing that every day.
If you do that every day, I'm okay with it. I will do that. I think it's important. It's more important that you get it right than you're on your own. Do it by yourself. Because if I'm looking at it, I can tell you, I can help you, I can direct you. And that's the way you learn, when somebody helps you. So you guys be thinking about your topic. Piano, that's a good topic. I don't think anybody else will write about piano.
Basketball.
เดี๋ยวเขียนเรื่องบัลเล่ต์บ้าง
Of course.
You got an idea? You got an idea? No? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You don't have to have an idea today. You don't have to have an idea this week. But just be thinking about it. I want interesting papers. I don't want silly papers like I told you before. My dog Tyson. And that was okay when we were learning to write. But now we know how to write. We're not learning to write now. We know how to write.
The truth and secrets of Tyson.
Tyson's going, his father's gone to Surin. His father hadn't been home for like 3 days. Tyson's going crazy. He don't know what to do.
Why?
Oh, he just likes to spend his day with his dad. Don't you like to spend the day with your dad when you get a chance?
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, but I don't.
There you
like to. I always do.
Oh, that's good. That's good. All right, guys, we got like 1 minute now. Any question before I go? All right, good. You guys, I think you did very well today. I think you have a good idea what's going on. I asked you, did you understand? You were all like, eh. And Nana said, I got it. I love that too. All right. I will see you tomorrow and we will get back to working on some writing, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
In our books. All right.
สรุปวันนี้
See you
คุณไม่ได้
guys.
จดอะไร
Have a good day. Study hard, study good, learn something.
But I've got to go get my food before science.
อ่า